What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plane 12.4 Beta 1 or 12.4.1 Beta 1. We are going to be live on VATSIM today, flying the King Air C90 Evo Blackhawk mod here in X-Plane 12. But the big thing we're going to be doing today, we're going to be checking out XP Career. The developer of that sent me a review copy and said, hey, I think this would work well with your audience. You like to do things realistic, and not all the time, of course, you guys know that, but most of the time. And this might be something that's right up your alley. So here we are, we're going to run it. I have done some preliminary, I won't say work inside of it, but I've done some preliminary, like looking around at it just to make sure I don't mess it up completely. But still very much a first look for this. Levi, hope you're doing well. Yep, a little different today. Reactive Dev, maybe easier to get a clearance this time. It should be. We do have Atlanta Approach online. Atlanta Approach does facilitate clearances here in Auburn, Alabama, which is my home airport, actually. I don't live right next to Auburn, but it's the closest airport, I should say. That's where I fly the 182 out of, and that's what we'll be flying this King Air out of. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump inside this guy and get going. For some reason, I just got an ache in my ear. Sorry about that. All right, so we got to start off with XP Career here. So let me open up the plugin. Now, I hit log out. You can see this is like your startup screen, right? So this is what you start off with when you open up XP Career. And there's a couple options. You can create a new pilot profile. I've already created a pilot profile, so I don't have to do that. But you start off by creating a pilot profile. I recommend when you start off, you probably want to start off with a free starter plane, because otherwise you're going to be dumping cash right off the get-go. So there is a cash system in here. You can kind of set your own cash up to 100,000 to start with, as low as 5,000 up to 100,000. And then you can put your weight, your home airport, whatever home airport you put. Sorry, I saw my internet thing go down. Whatever home airport you put, it's important, because that's going to be kind of like your hub. And that's where you're going to get discounted fuel prices at. So if you're planning on flying larger aircraft, say like an airliner or a cargo, airliner 767 or something like that, make sure you're choosing an airport that facilitates that, not your like closest little airport, because discounted fuel is important. Trust me. So I'm going to load up my existing profile. And so when you load up in your profile, I already went in, by the way, I went into XP Career. I went to the fleet option. And so when you first start off, you have the option to choose your first aircraft. So you go into fleet, and then you can choose, if you selected that you wanted to start an aircraft, you get to choose one. So I chose the Beechcraft King Air C90 because, I figured that's something that I can fly around. I could kind of do different jobs with, but it's not too large, not too small. So I thought it'd be fun to fly this thing anyway. So I went ahead and got that one. You can buy other aircraft, so you're not limited to just that aircraft. So, shoot, there's an F4 right there, used. So you can go in here and you can buy, this is the used market, different used aircraft. You have different new aircraft. Obviously, they're really expensive, so you actually have to like make money in order to buy some of these. Yeah, so just be aware of that. And then, of course, you have your fleet. You can get insurance on it. There's maintenance you have to do on it. You can also sell it. So if I sold this right off the get-go, I'd make $525,000. I don't plan on doing that because I want to fly the thing, but you could do that. Maintenance, obviously, if you needed to do maintenance on it, you can do that. Yeah, I'm sure you have to do that after your flights, right? Insurance. So typically in a commercial operation, you would absolutely get insurance. This starts off at a recurring cost of $5,250 every 5 flight hours for this thing. First payment will be deducted immediately. So honestly, I'm not going to get my insurance right off the get-go. I know that sounds stupid. It probably is stupid. I have 100 grand, so I really could do it. But I'm looking at these jobs going, I don't know if I really want to, you know, really want to do that. So let's talk about the jobs real fast. Let me get rid of the fleet manager here. So this is your job options. And I hope you guys can see this. If not, one thing I do wish you could do is make this larger. Maybe there's an option for that. I don't think I saw that as an option. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, there's no option to make this. I wish you could make this text larger, so maybe the developer could work on that. For us who are sitting further back from our screens, it'd be nice to be able to do that. All right, so let's talk about our jobs. So right now, we are located at Auburn. We have not accepted any jobs. We can't accept any jobs here in our current mode. And that's because now I could select freelance mode and then I could select all these jobs. However, notice when I select freelance, it's less money. And the cost is $0. So you just make a bunch of money, I guess. But yeah, so in order to actually make some cash, I want to be able to fly this normally. The jobs in IRL or in the sim? It's in the sim. Yeah, these aren't like real jobs that are available. That I can tell you 100%. Yeah, these are just generated. They're not real life ones. But anyway, so in order to actually fly this aircraft, though, I have to take a check ride. So that's what we're going to start off by doing, is we're going to take a check ride. So apparently I have to pay $15,500 check ride. Dadgummit. Take off and climb to altitude, perform 4 maneuvers, altitude, heading, hold, land with good rating or better, and park and shut down. Okay. So I guess we'll start with that. All right, so engine's off, ready to load. So let's go ahead and load. This should be fun. I'm gonna put this up here. Gosh, if you fail charge, you have to pay for it to get. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. Well, hopefully you don't find out. All right, discovery flight in the sim. Wow, so immersive. Okay, so take off and climb to 2,300 feet. Okay, that's pretty low. All right, well, first off, let's go ahead and get this thing started up. All right, so batteries come on. Fuel pumps left and right can come on. Cool. All right, and we can go ahead and let's see here. I want to bring those up, full up, and then we'll keep that at idle. That's good. And then we'll go, let's see, engine and start. We'll go with start with the left. Uh-oh. I didn't have my beacon on. Oh no, already failed. Already failed some part of it. Oh no. All right, let's start the right one. Oh, great. This is starting off real great right now. I guess we did find out exactly. All right, cabin doors open. Yeah, we should probably shut that now. I'm a great pilot, guys. I really am. Trust me. There we go. Okay, that's better. Oh, let's enter that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. All right, let's go back down here. We've got to reset gens 1 and 2. I bet you are. I truly am. I promise. All right. Avionics power can come on now. Ignitions can come off. We'll get the pivot and stall heat on. Why is my alternator right and left in op? It should be working. There we go. Perfect. All right. Yeah, no, there's no ASUS here. There is a ASUS. Are you in the Are you on Batson? This is a controlled airport, so I will have to call. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay. Cool. So we're going to find out together. Oh, hold on. Are we back? I think we're back. CTAF, you mean CTAF is not the same as Unicom. So CTAF is your actual, it's your frequency you use for talking. Unicom is what you use when you're talking to, like the FBO. All right, so we got 31014, gusting 19, 29906 in the barometric here, 29906. There we go. 29906. There we go. No, I don't have Starlink Wi-Fi. I have 1 gig of stuff, but it doesn't always work. Oh, there you are. All right, so let's tune up. Technically, we should be contacting. I think it's Atlanta. It should be Atlanta approach, but I'm wondering if they might want us to contact center. We'll try approach and see what they say. 133475. All right, so COM 133 133. 875 475 475. All right, 133475. All right, so switch that over. All right.
Walker 5327, runway 26, taxi via Indy, advise ready for departure.
So I do have this, so I should be able to pull up the airport here. I'll give me my airport diagram. There it is. All right, so let's our taxi lights on. That's it for now. Transponder, we'll want to turn that on to VFR and out to reporting mode. Perfect. And now let's call them and get our taxi to. We've seen dead square in the approach airspace. Why we have? Well, I don't know if that's actually their airspace or so the way it's just different. Okay, so like there's different shelves. So it's the higher shelf. So I'll just don't know 100% if it is, but I think it is. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna call him right now. Land approach November 4-3 Echo Sierra on the ground with Auburn VFR departure. Oh, that didn't do anything. Hold on. I didn't set it. Oh, didn't set it. Let's see. I updated things. All right, here we go again. Atlanta approach November 4-3 Echo or X-ray Sierra on the ground at Auburn VFR departure.
November 4-3 X-ray Sierra, Atlanta departure. Roger, standby.
So we're going to climb up to 2300.
November 4-3 X-ray Sierra. Did you want flight following on your departure?
Negative. We're just going to go up, do some maneuvers, then come back to Auburn.
Roger. November 4-3 X-ray Sierra, runway 29 taxi via Charlie, hold short, runway 29, and advise ready for departure.
Our taxi runway 29 via Charlie. We'll hold short 29er on Charlie and advise ready for departure. November 4-3 X-ray Sierra. All right, so it's us on 29er. Okay, so we'll go out to Charlie and then hold. Okay. All right, let's release the parking brake.
Walker 5327, wind 310 at 14, gust 24, fly runway heading, maintain 3000, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
I don't know if this is a full fail, like if you fail one thing, you fail everything, or if this is like you had to fail a certain number of things. We're going to find out. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. After the check ride, we're going to grab a job and we're going to go fly somewhere. So this should be fun. We're all learning together. Ooh, there we go. What plane do you fly? 117, 151. I fly typically a 182. But I'll fly other things too. But I mean, my primary aircraft I fly right now is a 182. This seems very reminiscent of the on-air check ride system. I don't know. All right, so we're holding short runway 29er. Stop. We're gonna do some pre-takeoff checklist here. So landing lights come on. Recognition lights, strobe lights.
Line approach radio check.
We'll arm the auto ignitions.
Alright, roger.
And we'll go over here and auto. Temperature's good. Looks good. All right. Should be good to go. Let's go flaps 1. Atlanta approach November 4-3 X-ray Sierra holding short 29er ready for departure.
November 4-3 X-ray Sierra, back taxi runway 29, wind 310 at 14, gust 19, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Back taxi 29, runway 29, clear for takeoff. Number 4-3 X-ray Sierra.
Walker 5327, radar contact, say altitude. Approaching 3000 now, Walker 5327. Walker 5327, terrain heading 030, climb and maintain 14,000. Right to 030 up to 14,000.
This thing will just cruise on the ground if you're not careful. I'm at idle. Typically, I'll have the props feathered to not give me as much thrust, but yeah. Since we're on the runway already. All right, so once they climb to 2,300 feet,
Atlanta departure radar
I
contact,
sure
climb
hope
maintain
I
14,000.
can maintain 2,300 feet in this thing.
Walker 5327 turn heading 090. Good afternoon, Atlanta, November 6098 X-ray, just departed Atlanta Regional,
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Atlanta Center, let's try that again, shall we? November 6098 X-ray, plus flight following to Atlanta International, if able. X-ray. November 6098 X-ray, squawk 5311.
All right, gear up.
Your type aircraft. 5311, we are at 172 flight Gulf for United X-ray.
All right, flaps coming up. Pull that power back. All right, so we're going up to 2,300 feet, which is just up. We're at 2,000 now.
Can you guys even accommodate for that kind of operation, or I can go somewhere else if needed? Yeah, we're not busy. We can get you.
All right, here we go.
All right, cool.
Maintain altitude to the heading 8.
And November 98 X-ray, it looks like you're still actually disregard.
Heading 8.
X-ray, ident, looks like you're about 6 miles to the southeast of Falcon Field. Altitude indicates 3,200.
008 degrees, I'm assuming is what it wants.
4,500 if able. Rather for now, maintain VFR interval of 3,500 and your radar contact 5.
All right, there's 08.
Falcon Field. You can proceed direct Atlanta Airport. I'll get back to you. Okay, Roger. I'll maintain 3,500 for United X-ray.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, there's 90-something%. All right, there's 100%. All right, so altitude 3,100 feet, heading of 019er. So we'll climb up.
November 98 X-ray, expect to remain at 3,500. Proceed direct Hartsfield Airport.
So we'll climb up now to 3,100 feet and a heading of 019er.
United 984, turn 10 degrees left, vector the final descent and maintain 900 now. 10 degrees left, cylinder 900 south of 30. Walker
31.
5327, contact Atlanta Center on 132.97, 3297.
This is interesting, guys. A little challenging.
67, you as well, contact Atlanta Center on 132.97, 3297.
All right, there's 31 and 019er. I appreciate change period number 43 X-ray 0. All right. All right, heading 7 and then back down to 25. Okay. This is interesting. So once we maintain, what was it? 25, right? 25. So we'll descend down to 2,500 feet and 007 on the heading.
And approach, Quadrant X-ray, do you guys have an airspace visibility here, or is that something else? I'm not sure what you mean, airspace.
right. All right, so 2,800 feet, heading 354.
I'm going to be entering the Bravo. I'd like to request into the Bravo for United X-ray. November 98 X-ray, roger, thanks for the reminder. You're cleared into the Atlantic class Bravo airspace. Maintain the VFR at.
All right, so 354 on the heading up to 2,800 feet.
At 3,500. And no problem for United X-ray. I'm a student, so this is something I can't do in real life.
You'll get there. He'll get there someday. I've been inside Bravos before. It's fun. All right, here we go. 354, 2,800 feet. A little off the heading here. Reduce that throttle, maintain speed here. Nice, the fourth maneuver. All right, complete. We can land at airport. All right, so we're going to turn back around and let them know we're inbound. We're going to climb up to 3,000 here. And once we land, we'll actually get a job. Maybe, as long as we didn't fail. See, I'm concerned about the beacon start thing. I don't know. That's just a little concerning for me. I'm hoping they don't fail me. What's the difference of a 172 182? 182 has a more powerful engine. It's larger. It has more useful load. Basically, if you can fit it, it pretty much will ship it. Yeah. It's considered a high-performance aircraft because of the horsepower, speed.
November 98 X-ray, contact tower on 91. Over to tower 91 for United X-ray.
All right, let's see here. I'm about 12 miles to the north. And let approach number 43 X-ray Sierra is 12 miles north of Auburn. Would like a full stop in Auburn.
November 43 X-ray Sierra, roger. Do you have the runway you prefer?
If we could take 29 again, that'd be great.
November 3 X-ray Sierra, make right base, runway 29, report 3 mile final.
All right, base runway 29, report 3 mile final. November 43 X-ray Sierra. Okay. Start slowing down here a little bit. Now we'll want to be about 1,800 feet on the base there, or maybe a little less than 1,800 on the base. All right, once we landed, guys, we'll go park up, we'll refuel, and we'll check out the jobs that are available to us now that we will be checked off in this aircraft, as long as we land at the airport and don't die. How do you know how far you are from the airport? I'm just going off the ring.
United 984, speed 210.
So once I zoom out, right, so it gives me 7.5, 12.5, etc. You could go direct to, know exactly that way. That's an option, but yes, assuming I pass the check ride. That is also true. I could have to go and land again. I'd do this all over again because I failed on the beacon start. Come on. It's like I should be using a checklist or something. Winds are nice and blowing right now. What are the winds again? 310, 14, gusting 19. Yeah, that should be fun. That'll be fine. Let me ask you guys, would you guys like to see some, I used to do vlogs of my real, my flights. Would you guys like to see those again? What's the dew point? Let's see. Dew point is -3. It's currently 3 degrees. So you got a 6-degree spread. Yeah, you'd like to see those?
United 984, turn right heading 300, join the localizer at 782 3000. Right 300, down to 3094.
All right, here we go. We're going to start slowing her down here.
United 984, heading 300, maintain 3000, so established, cleared islands, approach runway 26 right.
All right, flaps 10 coming in.
And United 984, speed your discretion at AJ, contact tower on 19.1.
All right, got the airport in sight. And approach number 43, X-ray Sierra, 3 mile final opera.
November 43, X-ray Sierra, wind at 310 at 14, gusting 19, runway 29, clear for the option and say intentions.
All right, runway 29 are clear for the option. It'll be a full stop back to the FBO. Number 43, X-ray Sierra.
Roger.
Overshot that a little bit. All right, gear down. Confirm gear down, gear down, gear down. Gumps check, gears down, undercarriage is down. Making sure gears down. Positive gears down. And yes, gears down. Would you file flight on SimBrief if it tells you the fuel and how much you'll need? Yes, it does. You can do that with this aircraft. It's in SimBrief. I don't use, obviously SimBrief is not for real world flying. I use Flight for that for now. Gosh, I really wish XP simulated the NXI. That would make this aircraft a lot better. I'm surprised they haven't made a mod for that yet, honestly. What? I have the landing lights on. What are you talking about? My lights are on. Oh my gosh. If this fails with freaking check right, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. My lights are on. That's going up. All right. Mainline approach November 43, X-ray Sierra, clear runway 29, request taxi FBO.
November 43, X-ray Sierra, you can taxi via Charlie, good night.
Charlie to the ramp, 43, X-ray Sierra. I sure hope I don't have to go back in there. I'd be so mad. My lights are on. And yeah, I know it wasn't center line. Active runway landing. I mean, come on. What do you mean active runway landing? How do you know it's an active runway? Where do you want me to go? You want me to go in the building? I'm not going in the... Okay, no, it's over here. All right. He said good night, so he's not expecting you. Yeah, I know. I guess it's, used as a private... Yeah, you're probably right, man. It's probably true. because this is a modded version, so I bet you it's different than the default. Hey! I don't have to do it again. I don't. Type rating added to profile. That's what I'm talking about. I was really concerned. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. I did the flying fine, and the lights were okay. The flying was fine. That's what matters to it, I think. I don't think it cares so much about all the other stuff. But all right, let's hold on. Let me get down to here. Let me turn off stuff here. I didn't have to do that, but that's fine. All right, let's check out the jobs and see what we got available now. Let's see here. Okay, so we have, let's see, we can, obviously the further the distance, the more money you make. No, I spent virtual money, so I actually have less money than when I started. I could get a loan, but I'm not doing that. We're gonna ace this first flight, and we're gonna make money. That's what's gonna happen. All right, where's DX or DKX? There's a cargo. There's a couple cargo jobs there. 8,000, 7,000. Yeah, but how much is it going to cost me to fill up on fuel? That's my question. We could go. Oh wow, that's a long way. That's too far. If they ding you for landing lights on every flight, that could become a problem. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if that's how it registers stuff. There's only one way to find out, though. Let's do the cargo flight. We can take the 1227. Let's take this one. To KDKX. Where is that? KDKX. So we'll do a new Simbury flight from Auburn to KDKX. And we're in the BE9L. Hour and 35 minute flight. Okay. Oh, it's up northeast. It's northeast. What do you do with your virtual money? I can buy other aircraft, I think. All right, so this is supposed to be a flight 23,000 feet. That should be fun. All right, let's go ahead and... Yeah, it's up near... Oh, it's like near Oak Ridge or Knoxville area. Okay, let's fly with some VATSIM. We're going to do this IFR, though. We're going to do IFR. It's going to be simple IFR, though. It's just with one waypoint in between. Nothing crazy. All right, so that's filed. And close that out. Okay, so we're going to KDKX, right? Knoxville downtown. Okay. What can you even do with the kind of money? I mean, buy aircraft, virtual aircraft. It's a fake system. It's not like you can buy real stuff with it, right? That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. All right, so we're taking this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need... How much fuel do we need? Did it want me to have again? 1295. 1295. Set fuel. Okay. All right. So that's done. So we should be able to fly now. Okay, so gross pay Charter cost $0. Landing fee. Oh, landing fees. Come on now. $50. Income tax. Dadgummit. They taxing us, man. Down with the man. Taxation itself. God dang it. They're taxing us in the game. Oh, all right. Fly it. Oh, man. Okay. Battery's coming on. Can't escape the tax man. All right, now I have lights. Beacon lights coming on. At least it's realistic. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Landing fees. Signature got to get you every time, man. Every time. So during my emergency landing I had in Mobile, the real emergency landing I had, they hit me with a landing fee. Oh my gosh. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to start the engines, don't I? All right, let's go ahead and, well, before I start the engines, because that's going to cost me money. Let's let's go in here. Let's go to flight plan, and let's put in our flight plan here. All right, so we're going to be going to Romeo Mike Golf, which is the Rome VOR. Been there before in real life. All right, yep, enter that. And then we are going to Kilo Delta. Oh, you know what? I could just type it in. What an idiot. I was doing it the hard way. All right. Oh, man. All right. So we should be able to go in now. So flight menu. Where is the... How do I get into the... Yes, that's what I wanted. There we go. All right, so we're going to go up to 23,000 feet. MSL. Yep. Oh, I got letters from airports I have never landed at. 80 speed tracking. Dude, that needs to be banned. It needs to be banned. It needs to be banned 5 years ago. That is just... Yeah. All right, so flight plan, that's good with me. That's good. Now we can go ahead and we can go and start up, and then we'll get our clearance here on our departure. All right, so fuel boosts on. Start left one. There we go. All right. And then we'll start our right engine. And left can go off. I'm headed to Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray. Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray. I'll put the route in there. Lose money for not seeing clear prop. That's what the beacon light's for, man. That's what beacon light's for. That's what it does. I remembered it this time, so. All right, so Jen, reset, 2, reset. Good deal. Transponder, standby. Avionics master on. All right, let's see. Are they still aligned? They are still aligned. So we're going to call them up for our craft clearance here. Let me get my handy dandy notepad. All right, so we're going Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray. Route we're assuming is going to be as filed. Romeo Mike Golf. Radar vectors probably. Altitude we're going to expect we're going to get 230 10 minutes after. Frequency will be with them 133.475. We don't know a transponder code, so all right, let's call them up. Atlanta approach November 43 X-ray Sierra IFR to Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray Knoxville downtown.
Roger. November 43 X-ray here. You're cleared to the downtown island airport via radar vectors Rome VOR that has filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 230 minutes after departure. Departures with me, squawk 2611.
All right, clear to Knoxville downtown, radar vectors, Rome VOR, then is filed. We'll do 3000, expect 230 and 10. Departures with you, 133.475, and squawk 2611, November 43, X-ray Sierra.
November 3 X-ray Sierra, read that correct, advise ready for taxi.
All right, we'll advise ready to taxi number 43 X-ray Sierra. Hey, like I said, can't chat. Must cause I've got homework, but how are you? Hey, man, no worries. Homework takes precedence. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. I don't see much YouTuber review of X-Plane Utility add-on like this, sir. Really salute you here. Hope you can do one with X-Plane 12 walk around V2 too. Been contemplating buying it. Yeah, I've seen that around. I need to ask the guy and see if he would mind if I took a look at it. All right, let's talk about our pressurization real fast. So we got all that on. Let's check. Let's see. Where is it? Around here. Okay, so we'll need to adjust our cabin altitude up to 20. Yeah, we'll have to adjust that up once we get airborne. I'm not going to do it just yet, but once we get airborne, we'll do it. All right. So our departure. Well, let's see if we can get. Yeah, we'll see what they give us. All right, I think I'm ready for taxi. I'm probably missing something, but that's okay. We're all learning. Okay. Let's bring up. Is PAX just AC or oxygen? I mean, I have PAX or just AC. PAX or just AC. Let me move this so it's out of the way of this light. All right, can y'all hear me okay? I moved the mic away just a little bit. Atlanta approach number 43 X-ray Sierra, ready to taxi.
November 43 X-ray Sierra, runway 23, taxi via Charlie.
You mean 29er via Charlie, 46 X-ray?
Affirmative.
All right, 29er via Charlie, number 43 X-ray Sierra. All right. I figured that's what he meant, but. Wait, did I not load? Hold on. Did I not load the... Engines on, shut down to load. Well, I thought I did load. Maybe I didn't. All right, hold on. We can shut down. Apparently not. I thought I did.
Departure, Delta 1721, passing 3,300, climbing 10,000.
Whoopsies, that was almost disaster.
1721 Atlanta departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
All right, here we go.
14,000, Delta
Back on.
Departure, Delta 3178 with you, 4.2. Delta
I got the beacon. I got the pass on that one. Good things fishing. What's going on? Not much, man. Just trying out this this add-on XP Career, and yeah, learning its ins and outs. That's for sure. All right, that one's on. Start the right one. Taxi light can come on.
Atlanta approach number 222, Hotel Lima, ready for taxi. November 222, Hotel Lima,
All right,
runway 29er,
good.
taxi to Charlie. 29 Virus Charlie, 22, Hotel Lima.
There we go. All right. Now we're good.
Delta 1721, contact Atlanta Center on 132.97.
This costs money or not? The add-on? Yes. I don't know the exact amount. This was given to me as a review copy, so I really can't tell you how much it is. I'm pretty sure it does cost something. All right, let's do transponder here. Code 2611. 2611.
Delta 3178, contact Atlanta
And
Center on
transponder altitude reporting mode on.
3297.
Oh, God, I keep hitting this. All right, I gotta move this out of the way. Keep hitting that. Oh gosh, don't run off the taxiway. Thanks. My wife just brought me a slice of pecan pie. It's gonna have to wait till we get a little further up, but definitely will devour that. Been on a fun journey getting plane to work on Linux. I have a lot of working well. Just tried the Honeycomb profiles, no native Linux support for their config tool. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it all in the Laminar research stuff. All right, let's get a call here. Atlanta Approach, November 4-3, X-Ray Sierra, holding short 29er at Charlie.
November 4-3, X-Ray Sierra, back taxi, runway 29, wind 310 at 14, gust 19, fly runway heading, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
All right, back taxi, runway 29, runway 29 are clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, number 4-3, X-Ray Sierra. All right, landing lights on.
Delta 1031, contact
Strobes
Atlanta
on.
Center 132.97.
We'll put the tail and flood on because why not? All the lights on.
See ya.
Yo, love the A320 intro video. I was wondering why when I click in heading it doesn't go to managed. Try pulling it instead. My mom's making homemade apple pie. I'm so hyped. Apple pie's okay. Apple pie's good. It's almost the best pie out there if you add ice cream to it. It's like brownies. Brownies without ice cream, I just question. Are you just lazy? You know, like, go get some ice cream. All right, heading set on that. And hey, Dev, are you going to be flying to the same destination, just VFR? Or are you doing IFR? Or where are you going? All right, here we go. Flipping around here. All right, engine's green. Pause rate, gear up. Okay, IFR, same destination, got it. Got it before I did. Got it.
WestJet 6660, Atlanta departure, radar contact, climb maintain 1.
All right, heading mode.
November 222, Hotel Lima, back taxi, runway 29, wind 310 at 14, gust 19, fly runway heading, runway 29, cleared for takeoff. Back taxi, runway 29, fly runway heading, runway 29, cleared for takeoff, number 222, look.
And approach number 4-3, X-Ray Sierra, passing 25 for 3.
November 4-3, X-Ray Sierra, Atlanta departure, ident, turn right, direct Rome.
All right, ident and then direct Rome, November 4-3, X-Ray Sierra. All right, so we're already direct Rome, so we can go heading mode.
November 4-3, X-Ray Sierra, radar contact, 1 mile west of Auburn Airport, climb maintain 10,000.
I maintain 10,000. November 4-3 X-ray Sierra. Right, so up to 10,000, that's 10,000. And we'll climb out at 1,500 feet per minute. It looks good. 14, 15, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pull up. Pull up. All right, so we're looking good, looking good. We're en route. Look at that, crabbing into the wind. It's fun to get into a general aviation aircraft every now and then and fly it.
November 222 Hotel Lima departure radar contact. Actually, I did turn right direct room. I did direct room over 222 Hook. November 2 Hotel Lima radar contact 1 mile northwest of Auburn Airport. Climbing 10,000 direct room. 10,000 direct room for 222 Hook.
All right, climbing up. We got about more 4,000 feet to go before we hit that 10,000 he asked for. And we should be going to Atlanta Center next, so let's go ahead and
Departure Mach 3375 on 4.30.
132,975.
November 43 X-ray Sierra. What is your planned speed of the climb?
We'll be at about 160 to 165 indicated.
Roger. November 2 Hotel Lima. Are you able to 160 knots or less in the climb? Yes, you 160 knots. November 2 Hotel Lima. Roger. 160 knots or less for now. 160 knots. November 43 X-ray Sierra. Contact Atlanta Center on 132.97 on fire for you.
All right, over to Atlanta Center, 132.907. Appreciate the service. 943 X-ray Sierra. Atlanta Center, November 43 X-ray Sierra, passing 7,800 for 10,000.
Number 243 X-ray Sierra Atlanta Center. Welcome to Lima. Maintain flight level 230.
Up to 230, it's November 43 X-ray Sierra. Almost said southwest. What? Why would I say southwest?
Delta 2060 Indy Center offline. Frequency change approved. Coming ready flight. Final read is cancel flight. Delta 2293 cross Aussie at and maintain 12,000 and 250 knots. Atlanta altimeter 2988.
All right, past 10,000, we got to turn off these lights. Tax light come off already.
Delta 2293 cross Aussie at and maintain 12,000 and 250 knots. Atlanta altimeter 2988. Delta 2293, affirmative cross Aussie at and maintain 12,000 and 250 knots. Atlanta altimeter 2988.
All right, and 10,000 feet. That was off. Recog come off. Tail and flood come off. All right.
Delta 233 cross Aussie at and maintain 12,000.
So I was flying this aircraft earlier today just to make sure I wasn't a complete fool with it. Oh, so speeding the cruise? I don't know yet. Usually this thing can get about 200 to 210 easily in the cruise, but I have not gone this high before with it, so we'll have to see. But anyway, so I was flying this earlier, and I actually got... I went over the course, didn't I? Whoops. I ran into some severe icing. And so what's cool about this aircraft is these boots are fully operational. Let me show you. So if I go down here and I tell it to do a single one-off, look at that. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. And the ice will actually, like, there was ice on it and it popped off and flew away. It was so cool. If you have, That's good. Oh, get nice. Get nice. Shouldn't be too bad. We're only going to transient through here. Homework is exhausting, but this music is nice. I did not spell exhausting correctly. There we go, climbing out of the clouds. Oh crap. I almost forgot pressurization. That would have been bad. I'm so used to automatically happening. That would have been bad. Yeah. Good thing it's cargo. It's not passengers, it's cargo. It's cargo. This would have been me being dead.
26, Atlanta Center, welcome. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Let me pop this out. Oh, come on. Why is it? Why?
Delta 1294, Atlanta Center.
Hold on. Yeah, it is the Black Hawk. Yep. Why is it picking that up and not the main thing? Really? Come on now. Okay, I can do it. I can. That's fine. That's fine. I can play this game. I can play this game. I'll just use a different format. There we go. No, I didn't black out. My OBS wasn't working right. We're about to pass 18,000 feet. You guys know what that means. Got to switch over that standard altimeter here in the United States. It's 2992. All right, 29902 set. It's a good looking plane, guys. Why did it not pull my... All right, let's adjust our prop here. Why is this at low idle? Adjusting our prop will get more bite of the air here as we get into thinner air. And let's get our prop sync on. Where is that at? Where was that? I'm missing it somewhere? I thought there was an auto feather, or an auto feather, a auto sync option. Oh, wait. It's right there. What plane are you flying? I'm flying the King Air C90 Evo by Black Hawk. Yeah, what AJ said. I haven't passed out, so I think I did the pressurization correctly, just in time.
Delta 1721, Indy Center offline. Frequency change approved to the green. 323, so long. Delta 1031, Indy Center offline. Frequency change approved to the green.
I hope this thing can actually get up to 23,000 feet. Yeah, I can get 30,000 feet, apparently. That would take a while. So my GTN claims 10-minute ETE. I'm going to choose to no. It might be 10 minutes. So you're probably looking at the 10 minutes to the Rome VOR.
Yeah, I did.
That's not your like ETA. It's your next waypoint. If you guys haven't already, go and smash the like button for me. If you like this kind of content, would appreciate it. Look at my crab angle here. That's a good 20 degrees.
Delta 233, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
Yeah, estimated time en route. That's what ETE stands for. I don't know. That was good. Put this aside. So right now, still saying we're en route, no issues.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude.
Shut up. We have not reached our cruising altitude. There ain't nobody to make this. We ain't got nobody on here. It's cargo. Look at that. That's crazy. The good news is once we hit Rome, we'll actually get more of a tailwind. Jeez. Dev, you're gonna beat me there. You're screaming at 324 ground speed. I'm at 244. But you don't have to worry about gas costs. I gotta worry about fuel costs here. I don't want to be just firewalling it the whole time. And maintenance costs. Don't forget, guys, I still have to pay maintenance on this dadgum thing. I'm curious how much that's going to be. As long as I don't wreck it, I'll be fine. The washing machine shed going? You mean the mudroom that I'm building on my house? It's going well. I haven't changed it. I had no progress since the last picture. See, I'm doing a not very economy cruise. Yeah. I also think you're just faster.
WestJet 6660, descendant pilot discretion, maintain 1 down. Pilot discretion, descend maintain 1 down.
You're in the Duke.
Can I make the TT with you 10,014? Micah 1368, Atlanta Center, welcome. Climate maintain, level 380. 380, make the TT.
What's going on, Gussie boy? You doing well? All right, finally reaching 23,000 feet. Now allow me to pitch over and increase speed. Pull back, but 6 power should match your speed better. Yeah. You're up here somewhere. I don't know where you are. You're somewhere like above me. All right, so I'm at 23,000 finally. See if we can't get a little speed here. All right. Yeah, our true airspeed is around 245, 250. Our ground speed. What's our ground speed at? 277. Not bad. So this automatically does a top of descent for me. And also does VNAV. So VNAV does work in this aircraft. Looks like we'll stay in Atlanta Center's airspace the whole way. This will be good.
United 1888 contact, show correction contact center 132.55.
Yeah, my speed's bouncing all over the place. I have 102 knot quartering Pretty much still a crosswind, but kind of a quartering crosswind. Quartering tailwind. All right, so now we're going direct to Knoxville downtown. And we should increase our ground speed now. Our indicated airspeed won't really increase, but oh yeah, there's our ground speed increase. That's what I'm talking about. 330 knots ground speed now. Much better. We got those high winds going around because that's that front that went through. Sit back, have a drink. Take your pick. Let's put it in 833 elevation on the ground. We'll do. What do you want me to do? Give me to the VOR, localizer, or Arnav approach into downtown. I'll let y'all do we'll do a poll on that. You like a brandy old-fashioned? Deal. I'll give you one. Let's see. Is the VOR here. Ooh. That looks like a fun one. So you hit daily. You shoot a 019er radial into volunteer at Maggie, which is 3.8 DME. You make a turn back in. We're going into some precipitation. What's the outside temperature? Ooh, yeah, we're in icing conditions now. Well, we're... yeah, kinda. Not really. It's a little too cold for icing almost. About 18 more minutes, guys. And gals. What? The Knoxville McGee Tyson Airport is reporting snow. View at 2,700 feet. Hold on. This might change the even option. MGA 1440. That's fine. 1720. So yeah, I can do any of these. Yeah, I can do any of those. Never mind. We're good. Somehow I'm booting out on the ground speed. My indicated is Mach 0.43, which is about 183 knots. And ground speed 334, which matches because I have 111 knots. Pretty much 100 knot tailwind here. Well, doesn't quite match. Well, the altitude factor, true airspeed is different than indicated. Dang, Dev, you're getting outvoted 6-1 right now. Yeah, these are default clouds. Default clouds. I have no words. Oh, look, snow's on the ground below. And that's true. That's true. Freaking the southeast got snow, man. It's crazy. March, middle of March. There was snow just 30 minutes north of where I am. Bonkers. We didn't get into here, though. A couple hours north, and like they got several inches. They didn't put to get cloud on it? I don't think so, man. I think default is perfectly fine now. It looks like we're going to be doing the Arnav GPS runway 26 snow and national. Yep. About 14 more minutes en route. Why is my call sign on there? November 4-3, November 4-3. I'm direct to airport right now because that's how I was cleared. So I didn't put in the initial approach fix in my flight plan, which is my mistake. I should have. All right, we're gonna end the poll here in 2 minutes. So if you haven't already voted, guys, what kind of approach would you like me to shoot into Knoxville downtown? Please vote in the poll, and we'll end it here in about 2 minutes because I do need to start prepping for the approach. Love this music, guys. Yep, top of the sense come up very soon. Absolutely, it is. Yes, it is. I don't know why it's not showing on mine. Normally, it was in an earlier flight. All right. Doing the RNAV. Doing the RNAV. Let's check out what's the looking. All right. All right. Let's do Z-Bub if we can. Z-Bub minimums on Barrow. We're going to be 1520. 1520. And we'll load it. All right. So we want to go direct to Z-Bub if we can. Wisconsin. Edit AV fix should force it to refresh.
Wisconsin 3969 Atlanta Center, welcome. You're cleared to the Asheville Airport. As filed, maintain 5,000, expect 17,000 when service after departure. Squawk 2613. Wisconsin 3969 cleared to Asheville as filed at the 5,170 10 minutes after squawk 2613. Wisconsin 3969, we're back correct. Push the start to your discretion. Use call for ready for taxi.
Ah, no. There we go.
Number 222 Hotel Lima, second.
Yeah, I need to be descending.
Hotel Lima, descend and maintain 1,000.
And Atlanta Center number 43 X-Ray Sierra. Same traffic on that. And if we could, we'd like to go direct Z-Bub.
Number 43 X-Ray Sierra, on request, descend and maintain 1,000. Not 12, Nevada, 2989.
All right, descend and maintain 1,000 and 2989er number 43 X-Ray Sierra. All right, so we'll do flight level change. 180. Full throttle back. E-Bub, Yankee Echo, Bravo, Uniform Bravo. It's the initial approach fix for Arnav 26 into downtown.
Number 43 X-Ray Sierra, clear direct EA-Bub, cross EA-Bub, at or above 4,000, cleared Arnav runway 26 approach, downtown island.
All right, clear direct to E-Bub, at or maintain. Was that 3,000?
Number 43 X-Ray Sierra, at or above 4,000.
All right, direct E-Bub, at or above 4,000, cleared Arnav 26 into Knoxville downtown. Number 43 X-Ray Sierra. All right.
43 X-Ray Sierra, maintain 180 or greater until Sprock.
All right, 180 or greater till Sprock, number 43 X-Ray Sierra. All right.
No worries, I'll text the Alpha to you for,
Let's start reducing our cabin altitude.
oh, it's Alpha? I should have guessed this. Tui. American 598, turn left heading 360. Left 0 for American 598.
Start that reduction of the air. Let's go ahead and pause the music now as we're on our arrival here.
Number 222, would all like $50. Number 222, Hotel Lima, Roger. I'm going to need to build just a little bit more space for you since I'll need to let your companion and run's going to cancel quickly before they land because otherwise I'm going to have to wait till they cancel to get you cleared on the approach. For now, flight from the heading. For the heading towards 222 Hotel Lima.
He called me your buddy. Oh, 286. There we go. 286. Passing 18,000. There we go. All right. Yep. Snow on the ground, guys. Snow on the ground. Oh, look at that shot. Hold on. Look at that shot right there, guys. Love that. All right. I should yeah, not sure what that is, but it's all good, man. So you want us down to 4,000.
Atlantic Center, good evening. This is Eddie at 4 Romeo Heavy with you 50140. Eddie at 4 Romeo Heavy, Atlantic Center local, climb and maintain for level 390. 390, Eddie at 4 Romeo Heavy.
Cool wheels. Yeah, man. Pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
American 598, clear direct, Ike-Hope, cross Ike-Hope, matter about 4,000, cleared Arnav.
I do wish the interior was a little better and the pixelation stuff. I think. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Delta 2135, reduce speed to 230. Reduce speed to 230. Reduce speed to 230, reduce 35. Number 8097 Hotel, maintain 230 or greater.
Yeah, that guy has questioned it multiple times. Grant, I mean, I could have questioned him too, but if that's what he wants to give me, it's fine. UBub doesn't have a restriction on altitude. Sprock does, 3,500. So,
Number 910 Zulu Alpha, clearing DEM. Number 8097 Hotel, contact Charlotte approach 120.5. Delta 2135, contact Charlotte approach 120.5. 120.5, 35.
shoot, you probably could have gotten in front of me, Dev. Looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, auto feather. We're gonna go arm on that. You plan on departing first next time. There you go. There you go. Keep that open. We're approaching 10,000 feet, so we can get landing lights on, recog lights on, tail and floodlights on as well. Cool. All right. We'll be on the ground here in about 10 minutes, I think. I really enjoy if Center would just send me to flight level 110. Didn't he already do that? Just ask him, man. Ask him. There should be plenty of spacing now. Just ask him. Oh no. This is icing conditions, y'all. Let's get prop anti-ice on and engine anti-ice on. No belt up on the boots yet. Go ahead and cycle them once, though. Yeah, this is free. This is a mod to the default King Air and X-Plane. So it's free. Free 99.
146, limit center club maintain, level 200.
All right.
American 598, runway 26, little end.
So we're going to go down to 2,500 feet
28, little end.
and then 1520. Yeah, 25, then 1520. All right, so we've reached 4,000. We're going to increase our throttle to maintain 180 knots or greater per his request.
November 2 Hotel Lima, turn right, heading up 090. 3090. And just to confirm, you like direct this rock for the approach? Yes, New York, American 3, Lima.
All right, U-Bub is done. We've been cleared for the approach, so we can go ahead and bring us down to 35. And we'll do flight level change.
American 82, contact, shuttle approach 120.5.
Down to 3,500. And then we'll drop down to 2,500. And Dev, I'll cancel IFR as soon as I'm confident I'm not going to run into clouds before I land.
American 50, send me the Park 4 arrival shuttle running south to shuttle.
Right now, it just looks like I've got some low-level clouds over here, so...
Data 3613, connect to one approach 133.47. Wisconsin 3969. Left center.
Yeah, this is live weather.
Wisconsin 3969, runway 2, taxi via Bravo. Alpha cross runway 33, about minutes to departure.
What's going on, Eye Dr. Joe? How you doing? Yeah, no, this is not real time. This is a couple hours early. Otherwise, it'd be completely dark. We're going to go approach mode, altitude down to 2,500. All right, we're past Sprock, so we're going to reduce power here.
American 1, descend at spot, script maintain, follow both 240. 240.
Get down to 2,500 here. It is very dark, even harder to see. Can't confirm. Yeah, that's a cool approach right there, guys. That's cool right there. Jump outside and get a picture real fast. We'll go ahead and cancel IFR now for number 43 Kilo Sierra. Echo, yeah, X-ray Sierra.
November 3, X-ray Sierra, Roger, IFR cancellation received, swap VFR frequency change approved, have a good day.
All right, over to VFR for exchange per appreciated service, number 43 X-ray Sierra. All right, let's go transponder VFR. All right, so 122.8. Switch it over. Go flaps 1. Knoxville downtown, November 4-3 X-ray Sierra, 10-mile final Arnav, runway 26, Knoxville downtown. Levi, it's actually 20%. About 20% of the people in flight simulators, flight simulation, flies an X-plane right now. And I think it's actually growing back up. All right, all lights are on. All lights are on. We can turn off engine anti-ice and prop anti-ice now. All right, guys, smash like for a beautiful, wonderful, scenic landing here. This is awesome. Could not ask for a more scenic landing right now. All right, on the glide path, I'm going to set my go-around altitude. Reduce throttle. Gear down. Gear transitioning, 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 transitioning. 3 green, down, and locked. Flaps 2 coming in. Got the aircraft. All right. Yeah, my internet crapped out right at the freaking last minute. That was horrible. All right, let's see here. Can I taxi this way? Knoxville downtown, number 43 X-ray Sierra Clear, runway 26, Knoxville downtown. All right, flaps coming all the way up. Landing lights off, recog off, ice off, tail flood off, strobes off. All right, let's taxi to the gate here. Yeah, dude, it's 29 knots coming in there. It's crazy. It was, I mean, it was a headwind, so technically this could do it, but still. Where are you at, Dev? You landed yet? I don't see you on my tracker. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the interject. Yeah, yep, we are. I'm gonna have to call him tomorrow. This keeps happening. What, you've landed already? I didn't think you landed already. All right, so I gotta swing around. Okay. So I got a compass rose here. That's cool. Oh, you're on final? Okay. Well, we'll get parked here and we'll go watch you land. All right. Parking brake. All this can come off. And avionics off. There we go. All right. Let's go watch Dev come in here. You say you're on final? Let me see where you are. Yeah, you are on final. There he is. All right, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and unload. Okay, so we got a performance bonus. Yeah. Rating 5 stars, reputation +2, total profit $7,897.90. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Almost back to where I started. Let's go to look at our fleet real fast. Maintenance. Oh my gosh. My maintenance fees are $3,370. Already? Golly. What is that? That just took enough. Only made like $4,000 something on that one. Gosh, dang it. And if I had gotten insurance, I would have lost money. Yeah, 2 PT6s. Yeah, exactly. Expensive. Expensive. What do you guys think about the XP career? The Phillips is too real. It is $12.99. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Dev. Float her in. Float her in. Yours looked like a better landing than mine did. Well done. Well done, sir. That looked really good. Borderline depressing being a pilot. You either earn nothing or a lot. Not necessarily. Regional jobs nowadays start pretty good. Oh, look, there's a train. X-plane train. It's the X-plane train. Anyway, why are you parking over there? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there goes the light pole. Oh man, that was great. I had fun with that, actually. That was a lot of fun. I like the career aspect. It adds some, to me, it adds something to just flying. You know, a lot of times you just get up and you fly airliners or whatever. And you can still do that in doing the XP career. But this makes me want to work private jets, not really props. I mean, it works. It does work. It encourages me to... Oh, yeah, that's right. You're Microsoft. That's right. Encouraged me to not always fly airliners, and I think that is worth something. It gives me something, a purpose to fly, which is something I mentioned, you know, in the title, in the screenshots, you know, giving you a purpose to fly. And I think it does. I think it does accomplish that. So I enjoy that. It's kind of like the career mode over in Microsoft. But this, I think, has a lot more nuance to it than what you have over Microsoft. You can like jump all the way up and just be nothing. This seems like it'll be a little bit harder on the progression. We'll see, though. Do you guys want me to... let me ask you, how many people we got? We got 11 people, 10 people watching? That's a good pool. Let's see here. Do you want more streams like this? Versus, you know, always flying an airliner. I'm not saying... I'll still fly an airliner, don't get me wrong. But do you want to see more streams kind of like this? Let me know. I'm trying to, like, figure out the rhythm of everything. How, like, each week's going to work. I want to throw in, you know, ATC... and then also X-Plane, and every now and then throw in Microsoft in there. Yeah, exactly, Dev. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yep. Always down for a GA chill stream. Looks like y'all would like to see some more of this. All right. We'll definitely do that. Well, let's take a look at that landing. Let's take a look at that landing. Oh yeah, we were all over the place. We were all over the place. Oh man, I got her on the ground though. I gotta work on that high winds. Maybe I should have only done one notch flaps. The PC-12 make a great cargo runner for this. Is that free? I don't have that one. I can't remember if that one's free or not. All right. Let me pull up. No, it's the XP store. It's Thranda. Centerline for the win. XP72. Yeah. Thranda. I have to look that one up. I don't own it. All right. It's time for a little bit of a replay action. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget the like button on the way out. It's going to wrap up the stream tonight. I'll be back on Wednesday. Don't know the exact time, but it'll probably be around 7. So check out my schedule on Discord for the next time I'll be streaming. Need to learn the G1000 navigation menus, also especially when using the mouse. Obstacle, I have an entire series. It's about 6 videos long about the G1000. So go check that out. Goes over pretty much everything you need to know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this evening. Thank you again for watching. Thanks for being subscribers and awesome viewers of the channel. Appreciate all of my members as well. $2 a month. Really appreciate that support. Helps me do streams just like this one. Thanks, and I'll see you all next time. Up in the sky.